whenever I've had a paralegal come up to me with something like that, indicating that they don't feel like they have the skills for any sort of work that I'm assigning, uh, or maybe I'm giving them too much, or too much, even too much casework. The way the ones that have been productive always start with a an indication of, I want to be able to do it, but I don't have the
The
skills
skills.
for it, or the training for it. Or if you just sort of say, the first thing that you tell the attorney is, I need training for that, it comes off, it could come off a little bit just sort of like, I don't want to, I don't feel like it. Obviously that's a different conversation if you don't want to. But if you do, and if you're interested in learning and developing that skill, and the conversation is, what resources do you have where I can learn how to efficiently and efficiently do this? What are the templates? Where are the resources? Is there any training that I can take? Do you want to set up some time, during this week, or set up a weekly meeting to go over and train, and the writing part of it. So the conversation is more about, let's find a way to make this happen, right? One of the questions I like being asked is, that I ask my team whenever I do that, and they tell me that either they can't do it, or there's no time. I try to frame the conversation on with a question of, like, well, what would it take to make it true, to make it happen? And obviously, if it's a situation where it's just more work and not enough hours in the day, that's a different conversation. But if it's a training issue, then that sort of sparks the conversation in a more productive way. Cindy, I don't know if you had any experience sort of bringing that up.
No, I totally agree with you. And this would be a good time to say to your attorney, your boss, that if you're not already a member, that you join the AILA affiliated paralegal program, right? Because there's infinite resources. And you come to your attorney and you say, hey, listen, writing is not my forte, but I want to become a better writer and I want to be able to support you. There's resources on AILA, there's classes, there are books, there are so many resources out there. I know that sometimes colleges, especially now online, because of during the pandemic, there were so many universities that were offering free courses. If you're not trying to get credit or you're not trying to get a degree, there are writing courses available. And just talk to your attorney and say that, if the firm's willing to pay for it, you're willing to take the course. And it shows your initiative, it shows your willingness to do the work. And it's another skill that, you can add to your resume.